The U.S. Secretary of State reaffirmed Washington's support for the two-state solution, but Antony Blinken warned that the Palestinian people faced a shrinking horizon of hope.
It's important that we all work together, but particularly Palestinians and Israelis work together, as I said in the first instance, to de-escalate, to reduce the tensions, and then to build from there.
The top U.S. diplomat held a meeting in Ramallah in the West Bank with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas, one day after meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Abbas repeatedly calls on the international community to intervene and exert pressure on Israel to make sure it fulfills its signed commitments.
We welcome you, and we affirm that the Israeli government is responsible for what is happening today because of its practices that undermine the two-state solution and the violation of signed agreements, and because of the lack of international efforts to dismantle the occupation and the settlement regime, and the failure to recognize the Palestinian state and its full membership in the United Nations.
So far, 35 Palestinians and 7 Israelis have been killed this year. Prime Minister Netanyahu returned to power in December and formed a government coalition that included far-right politicians and religious nationalists in senior cabinet posts.
What we have seen and heard is so much of a déjà vu. We've heard these things so many times before. It is clear that the American administration, this administration, is incapable of doing much. As long as it is so biased to the Israeli side and so weak in its steps, I don't think it can play a constructive role in this region.
The damp, cold weather didn't stop dozens of Palestinians from gathering to protest Blinken's visit.
We are standing here to say to Blinken, we are asking them to stop this biased support to Israel that has been unconditional for years and years. We are trying to tell him that they are ignoring the Palestinian people's rights to survive, to have their own country, their freedom.
And in a sign of real concern, the heads of Egyptian and Jordanian intelligence agencies landed in Ramallah ahead of Blinken's arrival for a meeting with Abbas, trying to convince the Palestinian president to take a softer position when he meets Blinken. The top diplomat focused his efforts on trying to contain the escalation and stopping it from spiraling out of control. And time will only tell if Blinken's visit achieved that goal. Ramallah, the West Bank, Mohammed Al-Qasim, reporting for the Media Line.